Monday. It's Madison with Restorative. I'm at the house today. I wanted to connect. And Marley. Hi, say hi, Marley. He's like, what? There better be an adventure after this. He's already gotten a walk, and we're going later. So, I wanted to connect today and talk about mental health. Fun topic, I'm sure, but it matters. When we're growing through things, it's important to face it, acknowledge it, and then grow through it. Like you have to face and acknowledge it. Also, just remember that we do not ever totally have control about the things that happen to us. But what we do have control over is our reaction and our efforts, and the choices we make once we acknowledge it and grow through it. I saw something, I think it was Tom Ford had a meme a long time ago or whatever that said, I don't know, quote, that said, doing the work is the shortcut. No, that's just like so true. You can't even, like you have got to face what it is you need to face. The reason why Marley is on my back is, because I just make sure I can take him everywhere. Mental health. Part of the traumas, the multiple traumas that I suffered from this accident I went through was, well, it's like sometimes we have things that happen to us, right? And then we just kind of can't get past it. I knew I had hit a wall when I just really couldn't. For one, I didn't drive for like 8 months, and then with the arm thing too, I would like try to give it a job like, oh, you have blinker duty. Oh my gosh. But my point is, when I realized that when all my personal positivity, my affirmations, everything that I normally could and would do in my whole life that would get me through anything was not working at all. I knew I needed somebody to help me, and so I did go, and you know what really was a game changer for me? EDMR. Now I couldn't do the back and forth with the eyes because it affected me too much, but I could do the vibration in the hands. EDMR is really amazing too. It's like the left brain, right brain stuff, right? That's why walking, riding your bike, gosh, anything that gets you utilizing both the left and right side of your brain will help you process things. And then it's like a log jam unlog jamming, and then things can flow. I wanted to talk about how certain things are not what you think. Hi, Marley. Actually, it hurts to carry him on there for too long, but I really did want to. I have a point to this, and I'll just let him down now because I don't want. He's like, what's going on? Hold on, Mark. I'll explain the backpack with Marley in a second. He's still stuck in there. Oh gosh. There you go. Okay. So I go there and we're doing these EDMR therapies, and I'm just huge shout out to anybody in the mental health field that's working towards people getting their clarity and healing from things like this, because it matters so much, and everybody helping anybody like in a non-manipulative way is like but my point is doing the EDMR stuff, and he's like, Madison, you know, what is causing you? He puts you in the accident. He says, you know, go there and be where you are, you know. And I'm, of course, ugly girl, crying, like, just can't breathe, like, snort, snot, all of it, you know, facing it. And he's like, what is it that you're seeing? You know what it was? It wasn't what I thought, because in my mind, it was like the full injustice of it all. No, it was my dogs. It was how hurt my dogs were. Nobody was helping them. I had to leave them. The ambulance driver, I knew the bigger dog was hurt so bad I could not take him in the ambulance, but I knew I could take Marley if they would just give him to me. And they wouldn't, and they said, if you had something to put him in, we would take him. Now I did, but it was in the way back, and it was just, he couldn't get to it. I'm not trying to make this sad, I'm just telling you how it's not always what you think. Oh, hi, Winter. Okay, go on. Yeah, not right now. Okay. But knowing how much it impacted me that my dogs had been hurt and I couldn't help them and nobody else was, he goes, Madison, where are your dogs now? And at that moment, I said, at home and bed, waiting for me. And that was so something. It's not always what you think that's jamming you up. So take the time to find out what it is. Face it, acknowledge it, then you can grow through it. Oh, Winter, no, okay. And she thinks it's funny. So that's my thing to say about that, because you have to face these things head on. Now, it didn't solve all my problems, and there's pain still there, and I still have little triggers, but I have to tell you, your mental health is your responsibility. So, now, if I have to go somewhere and I need to take Marley, he's got a backpack. If I'm on a bicycle, I have a bag for him to ride on my bicycle. If I can't put any pressure on this shoulder, I have another side way to take Marley, okay? If we're in a car that's not mine, I have a way for him to ride in the seat that holds on so it wouldn't mess up anybody's car. I moved into this space and it came with a beautiful dove named Winter who already made an appearance, and she's just itching to come back over. Day like 2 or 3 of living here, I went and I got her a carrier. You see, this gave me peace of mind for some reason. It doesn't matter. It's my responsibility to work through whatever's happening up here that stops me from doing the things I need to do, okay? It's a very personal little message today, but it's necessary. Our mental health is our responsibility. We have to work through these things. Now, it's not always what we think it is. I can tell you from clients that I work with, from folks in sessions with restorative. I've had clients come in, one, early on in my time with restorative, she was going through a divorce and she just in her heart was like, this is just taking so much out of me and I can't work through it. Well, halfway through after the chakra clearing session that we went through, which was a very much trauma exorcism, if you ask an empath like me that was right next to her, it ended up being more of a forgiveness about like her mom and the childhood. But because she faced it and worked through that, the divorce was like the easiest part. We don't always know what it is, and most of the time it's not exactly what we think. It stems from something different. And that's okay. Take the time, all right? And just remember that it's perseverance and persistence of our efforts, not perfection, okay? All of this matters. Love each other, love yourself, do the work. It's the shortcut. You cannot blame anybody else for your quirks. You have to find a way to grow through them. Nobody's coming to magically fix us. We have to do the work. I love you. Enjoy the day. Take good care of yourselves. Do something nice for yourself and for others. I'll see you again next week. Love you.